Yeah. All right. Good evening. I saw, I auto drafted. This out of the way. Low key, actually, or
Welcome
had to get in
to
the way. The league announcement video that has been teased this week. Sam, if you want to, actually, first of all, before we begin, I just want to say thank you for all of your money this year. I had a really fun time winning the championship. That was great. Um, hopefully I can, I'm going to be an underdog this year. Hopefully, I can find a way to make some magic happen. But anyways, I wish all of you a lots of luck, and hopefully everyone has a lot of fun. And we've got some pretty exciting news that we have that we're bringing today regarding this upcoming year of the Keeper League, the second and also the last year of the Keeper League. It was short-lived. However, we've got some fun news regarding that, as well as the future of this league and our dynasty startup that we've been talking about. Sam, if you want to talk a little bit about the timeline for August for this second year of the Keeper League, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is pretty exciting. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well, but we'll go over the calendar real quick. I'm not really sure how it looks like on Zoom, but hopefully you can see it all. If not, we'll share it anyways. Basically, the key dates to look at here. We're gonna be doing the draft lottery August 1st, second weekend, and then as we discussed. We're gonna do a picking of the draft order. So every team gets 24 hours to pick where they go, or granted the highest spot available if they don't pick at 24. After that, we are going to be sending out interview questions as well as um, we want you guys to send in some clips, just of maybe you doing some type of exercise or something funny. Um, I'll kind of let you know once we get those questions as well as
We'll provide
description of everything.
we'll provide more information
Yeah.
on the interview in the coming weeks.
And then we're gonna release a little hype video on the 24th. So those interview questions are gonna be we need them in by August 20th. Payment deadlines. It's gonna be the 28th of August. We're gonna give you a little here we go payment deadline. So we kind of gave some thought into it because we know we're transitioning into Dynasty startup. But the buy-in for Dynasty is gonna be $100. And we want to get ahead of it. So we are going to offer some payment options for Dynasty for 2 years in advance. Um, and you can kind of just look here. I'll just read it out right now. It says pay full amount next season before startup of the draft, charging for 2 seasons up front before the start of Dynasty. So that would be next season. You'd still owe $50 this season. That would have to be in by the 28th.
That's a no questions asked. $50 by August 28th.
Yeah.
That's for the Keeper League.
So
Um,
basically, if you're playing, option A is really your only option. But there's some option B and option C. Option B, we're going to give you guys a little discount, $20 off Dynasty Startup. If you pay upfront 230 right away, that means you're paying for 3 seasons right away. We'll give you $20 off.
mhm.
And then for option C, you pay the $50 and then we'll just let you pay in increments and then we'll give you like a little $15 off for that 2 years of the season of the dynasty season. So there's some options there. We kind of wanted to give you guys some leeway just in case.
We want to give options for the
Yeah.
guys who just want to get it done with and pay and are locked and loaded, and also for the guys who are maybe still considering playing in the dynasty, but at least that way, for the guys who don't opt in for those discounts, we can kind of prepare. If you're,
Yeah.
if you're not paying up front, we're going to assume that you're still maybe considering playing in the dynasty league. So we'll just keep that in mind.
Yeah, just gives us some leeway so
Yeah.
we can find if you're not fully committed, we can get some replacement in and offer the next player an option. But yeah, I have the calendar here. I'm going to share it to everybody. Our draft is going to be on the week August 31st to September 7th. So Jake will send out a nice Google forum so that we can decide when to do it.
Hmm.
Because that way, obviously we want to make sure everybody is available. The other thing we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get it going into in person,
Hmm.
maybe just a collective area. I've talked to a few options. We'll see what's available. That's to be determined. Once again, we'll keep you guys updated. The other thing is keeper decisions. It's going to be 48 hours before the draft. So once we get to this point where we know the draft is going to be, you're going to have 48 hours to keep players.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it as close as to the start of NFL season. So that way, Jake was saying earlier, injuries, full rosters and whatnot. So you have a full scope going into it. Um, and what else?
Just for clarification, you want to go back? Just for clarification on how the draft is going to work for this year's Keeper League. We're doing a draft lottery for the six teams that did not make the playoffs, and we will then, after the lottery is posted, we'll have an order based on those lottery results, and that order determines who picks their position in a snake draft. So, for example, Dane was the winner of our consolation bracket this year, or last year, sorry. So he will have the best odds for picking first. He's not guaranteed, but he's got the best odds. And then so on and so forth. Hunter, Chase, Nolan, Ben, Dallas. And then there's no lottery for the non-playoff teams. It's simply in reverse order of um, how the playoffs went. So obviously, I'll be picking last. I'll just get whatever pick is left because I won, so I should not have any choice. And then Mitch, Connor, Sean, Colin, Sam. Um, if there's and Dynasty Startup, as we discussed, will be clean slate so that nobody has any competitive advantage as far as rosters go.
Mhm.
Um, we want to have the field as even as possible. As far as the rules for Dynasty goes, I'm going to be working on that during the
How do
season
you
this
feel
year.
about how do you feel about this is random. I know
Hmm.
this is not a part of the
No,
requirement.
that's okay.
How do you feel about maybe we'll discuss this after. Actually, I've never mind. Um,
We're plotting against you guys.
yeah, we want to make sure because trades are valuable and we want to make sure
Yeah.
the season is as engaging as possible. I know we tried something this year, didn't really work, or sorry, last year didn't work as well as we hoped. This is still going to be a great year,
Hmm.
so I'm excited for everybody to be a part of it, and yeah, we'll get a good hype video going and as
Yeah.
well as good
Mm,
questions. That's what I was going to
mm.
say actually is this year the interview style. Last year we asked you to just randomly give a script of who you are. But this year it's going to be
We're going to send you questions and you're going to film yourself answering said questions. So instead of
exactly
us reading intros for you, you're going to do your own intro so that
100%.
we want to give you guys as much room as possible for creativity
Yeah.
because where we want to go with this league is creativity. We want you guys to have more of a platform. And honestly, I want more rivalries, right? Like I want this league to be around for a while. So feel free to take shots at each other, take shots at me. I know I'm a corrupt commissioner, so I want you guys to feel,
Yeah.
just do whatever you want.
Exactly, like
Everything's
Jake
on the
said.
table.
So we are going to really go all in here. It also gives a little bit of a chance for everybody to know each other in the league.
Yeah,
We got a lot of different people, a lot of different age groups. I think it ranges from what, 23 to 27, 28.
something like that.
It's a lot of ages.
I'm
But
only 21.
everybody, what, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, 21 to like 27,
Yeah.
28. I don't really know the whole age gap, but the whole the idea is that we're all trying to introduce each other and if
This is life and death.
yeah, we introduce ourselves, we got to be able to make fun of each other, right?
Exactly.
So, because fuck this guy, can't believe he won. Um, so
I will
corrupt.
post this video as well as this document with our notes, as well as we're going to put together a calendar for not only the upcoming draft, but also just, having a calendar so that everyone's on the same page about everything
Yeah.
is good. Anyways, I don't have anything else to say. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. You guys have been real shy. So just ask me questions if you got them. Ask Sam questions.
Yeah.
We talk to each other a lot about this, so we just want it to be as fun and as, you know, we want to have fun.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do, but we want to take it serious at the same time. So
Yeah, so we will after this we'll post a video and we'll also share that calendar as well as a couple extra announcements. But it's going to be a lot, but we're doing it now so that we get ahead of the ball. So, all right, I'm excited for this year and good luck to everybody.
good luck, guys.